My father, he was a scientist. He worked for Corningware, and he had a PhD in geochemistry. And just a very dogmatic atheist, and a mother who was just a devout believer. So that was kind of a bit of my context that I grew up. My father, he had a major anger problem. And, I just kind of recall how my father just physically abused us. So as a little lad, fear got a hold of my heart and just blinded by torment. In spite of that, I remember many nights coming beside my bed, on my knees, looking up towards heaven and say, Jesus, please save Papa. Eventually, we went back to Japan. That's where I grew up majority of my life. Japan is what they say it's the second least unreached nation in the world today, according to Joshua Project. Going to Japan, I was laughed at, mocked at, made fun of, I was bullied. Things simply escalated and got worse and worse. And I just eventually began to doubt God, and I walked away from Him. Just filled with hatred. Hated my mom, hated my dad. Above all, hated Christians. For me, Christians were a bunch of self-righteous, hypocritical, judgmental, pharisaical people. I was like, if God so loved me, why couldn't He give me a dad who loved me? I was caught by the police. Handcuffed, put in the back of the police vehicle. Being handcuffed. God tapped on my heart. It wasn't like an audible voice. And Jonathan, I have a bigger plan for you. This is not where you're supposed to be. And for the very first time in my life, I began to read the Bible. I began to seek Him. There was this pastor who was the real deal. He was filled with compassion. He seemed different from many other Christians. I mean, he was praying for me. He was there for me. And I said, Pastor, what's the secret? Why are you so different? Why are you so different from many other Christians I've ever met? And he looked me straight in the eye. He says, Jonathan, God loved me, saved me, changed me, and that is more than enough. And something penetrated my heart. I just began to weep for the very first time in my life. At age 16, I decided to profess Jesus Christ as Lord to the glory of the Father, and everything changed when Jesus came into my life.